All right, we're live. Lets me share. Sometimes I wonder if I don't know if it'll let me through my own YouTube, but we're going to try it. No, it won't let me through my own YouTube. That's okay. So comments will show up at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see it on your tablet. Like, this is what it'll look like.
Yeah, it's a pretty good screen.
All right. So we will be good to go.
Ready to rumble.
Yep. I'm just sharing it because it definitely won't let me. All right. Well, how are you guys today?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Doing all right. It's cold. I'm freezing.
It is a little chilly out. I've definitely been waiting for the cold weather, though. I'm not going to lie.
It hurts my whole body.
Oh, yeah. Aches and pains for damn sure.
Yeah. Well, whatever. It's whatever. It's where we live. And every year around this time, I'm like, why do I live here?
Less alligators and snakes and stuff, I guess.
True that.
It's that meme, why do I live where the wind hurts my face?
Yeah.
My face, you know.
Exactly. How did you guys meet? And well, I guess who are you?
Well, we are Khaos Ordinance from northern Illinois here, and we've been at it for quite some time now. And it's a pretty complicated story, actually, since you brought it up. Me and Kirk here have known each other many years, too, as friends, and bandmates just as long, probably. He used to actually just roadie with us. Now he's full-time bass and R&D.
Right
Yeah.
It's been a lot of drugs in between there.
No.
It's been, I don't remember.
Fucks the memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've been through less bassist than anything else, though. Other than vocalists, you know.
Yeah, so me and my drummer, Jason, were founding members. We started Khaos Ordinance kind of as like a random, really random. Like I said, I was volunteered into Khaos Ordinance as the singer and kind of had to take over. So we got our start pretty humbly, working community centers and stuff in the area. And now we run around Illinois causing as much mayhem as we can.
Yeah. You guys do put on a good performance, though. So that's a plus. I mean, I've seen you 3 times.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate having you come out like pretty religiously. So that's awesome. Like our last show is going to be December 2nd here up at Whiskey's. And we don't expect you to make the drive, but a couple of our good friends will be taking the trip to come see us off for 2023.
And that'll be, I forgot the door was open. So you'll hear my dog. Sorry. And that'll be where you said December 2nd, where?
We're going to be at Whiskey's in Rockford.
Okay.
Pretty heavenly venue, pretty nice, pretty wide open floor. They got some good food. I'm excited to come up there with our boys in Creation Denied. Yesterday is tomorrow, and then we got one more act on the bill as well, you know. It's going to be a damn good time. So anyone in the area who wants to make the trip, come on out. See us off.
Rockford. That'll be fun, I'm sure. It's going to be a great time.
Oh, yeah. Never disappoints up in Rockford. You could almost say that's like our second scene. We've been playing Rockford since 2010, at least. So, like, every time we go up there, it's just a big old family reunion with a few of the bands that we play with up there and a lot of the booking agents and whatnot.
Right on. How did Khaos get its name?
Well, you see, I came up with the name Khaos Ordinance when I was like 11.
Okay.
And I used to, like, you know, just write it down in my notebook at school, you know, and I'd play Guitar Hero and shit, or like Rock Band and be the band's name. So you could say we've toured the world and whatnot. But no, that's where I came up with it. And then, like, right when Jay initiated me into the band, like, it was like a no-brainer. We went right with it.
Right. All right. I mean, it's a unique name.
It's a mouthful.
Definitely a mouthful.
Yeah, but I think it's
definitely
unique.
suits you guys.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, thank you. Finding our identity has always been super important. So it's like, it's been really good to get the response we've gotten lately and a lot of the love. And we want it to feel like a big family cult, you know.
Yeah, I get it. It definitely does feel like family. So I think you've accomplished that.
Oh, yeah.
Right on. Okay, well, can you tell me a little bit about your new single that came out?
Plagued?
Yes.
Yeah, we just released the music video for it about a year ago and whatnot as well. And Plagued we wrote with my old guitarist, Sean, who used to be in the band. It was pretty much, it came together in like 2 days. Like, we came up with a riff. The next thing you know, the vocals just kind of were there and it just happened. Sometimes the riffs themselves give birth to the lyrics, and that song definitely pulled them clean out of me. Like I said, we had that song written and recorded within like 3 days. So it's always beautiful. Anybody in the audience who's a band member knows how beautiful it is when it's that easy. And it just comes together and everyone's comfortable and happy with it. So it's been one of my favorite singles so far that we've released, and a lot of the fans have shown that it's theirs too. So it's been real close to my heart lately.
All right. What's it about? Or
Plague?
what did you like? I don't know, either what was it about or what inspired you to write it?
Well, I mean, during the coronavirus lockdown, the play on words was kind of there. The song itself has a lot to do with codependency and like dealing with someone who kind of just makes your life shit. And like no matter what you do, they're just always there to make it worse, kind of thing. And that was the whole. It's like you're never actually getting any help from that person back. It's just like a kind of almost parasite relationship.
All right, I got
That's
you.
where it kind of got pulled out of me. That's my interpretation. Obviously, other fans have taken it other ways, I'm sure. How does it make you guys feel?
Well, I was bringing it up because we were gonna watch it.
Hell yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
shit.
We're gonna, and everybody else that's watching is gonna watch it with us. So let's
Viewing party. Let's be like a Mystery Science Theater with it.
That's the C3K.
All right. Well, we might have to turn your volume up because it doesn't. I don't know why. All right, let's do it.
Shout out Ripshot Visuals. What up, Philip?
Yourself can't seem to let it go. Can't say I blame you though. Light and disgust left all alone. I'm better off anyway. Chip at the soul, tearing away. One view at a time, it seems. Crawling for fame, beg on your knees. Sin is a new disease. Never there to break your fall. Never watch you hit the ground. Never there to break your fall. Never watch you hit the ground. With nowhere to go. With nowhere to sign. Why losing this loss? Why not for this long? With nowhere to go. With nowhere to
So, okay.
That ain't too bad though. Hell yeah.
It's a little behind on our end, and for some reason, whenever we play it, when we first did it, it played the volume, but then after that, it stops playing the volume, so then we have to listen to it. It's stupid, but whatever.
Aw.
Okay. Dan said, "Dig the fire."
Thank you, Dan.
The video is really interesting. Andrew Savage said, "What up?"
What up, beautiful?
Hey, baby.
Check out Silence in Numbers, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen them when we came and seen you guys the time before.
Awesome. Those are the homies.
Yeah. Where was that video at? Where did you guys record that video?
Sanatorium.
We traveled up to Bartonville to the insane asylum.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Our school used to take field trips up there.
Hell yeah. So you know exactly where we were.
Yeah.
I've never been there. Ever.
So I am small because of my school.
Oh, it's definitely a creepy place. And we went late fall, if you can't tell by the video. But the leaves and stuff, a lot of the pathways around there and stuff. We walked with the caretaker. She took us through all the storage units and where they used to put bodies and whatnot, and then they walked us through the basement where we shot a good portion of the main video. And then it was just all around a pretty magical experience. Josiah, our guitarist, who couldn't make it, he's at work doing, things for Amazon, unmentionables. But he is friends with people that area that used to do a haunted house there, so we got pretty easy access to the building just because he knew someone. So they were all doing a haunted house in the area at the time, so we were on a pretty big time crunch when it came to that middle shot where we were in front of the big picture window. They had originally given us 4 hours to work in that room and went down to 25 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were all, and the angst and the rage in that video are very real at that time because we only had a few shots. And we made it work, so that was pretty interesting about that building.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the fire, was that just all separate, or how was that?
That's Zombie Girl Fire Dancing. That's our buddy Emily. If you guys want to Google or whatever, follow her on Facebook. Anytime we're in her area, she'll come out and do fire dancing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the guy in the video is actually a bartender that from a venue that we frequented a lot during that time frame too. So they were all really close friends.
Zach, baby. Love you,
Zach,
baby.
we love you, buddy. And then we brought them out. And they had a real good time together. So had some magic happen for the screen.
That's awesome. I think, yeah, it's a really cool video. I never actually like watched the video, like sat down and watched it. I've always just heard it. And so that's actually super cool.
Good you got to check it out with us, kind of save
Yeah.
anticipation. Plus you
Absolutely.
live a few times, so
Yeah, super hopeful. Now he plays the bass, right?
yeah.
Okay, so
That's like the neatest bass I've ever seen.
yeah,
It always comes up. Always comes up.
yes, it is so. I don't know, something's different about it.
It's a 7-string.
The big boy on the bass.
That's
I
why.
told you it had to be more than a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I use dark glass amp and cabinet, and it really adds to the tone. Really full, really thick. We like the thickness of the bass, thick.
yeah.
Because that neck is like so wide, and you have like the biggest damn hands I've ever seen. It's the only way I think you know how to play it.
It's fun to play. It's my baby. Well, it's funny because I used to play a 5-string, and when I bought it, it's so different, the string spacing. So after playing it for so long, I couldn't play my 5-string anymore because it's so drastically different that I just gave it away. I gave it away to my buddy Sam, who's in Spamicidal Jelly. Shout out to the homies, and she tears it up with it. So, yeah, no, I love that bass. It's my baby.
Yeah, it definitely helps the vibe for sure.
We're chaotic.
Oh yeah.
You
Gotta
definitely have it,
keep
that's for
it
sure.
interesting.
Yeah. So is there, besides the December 2nd, do you guys have any like any other upcoming things that you're going to be doing, or any places that you want to be playing at?
We will be plotting a couple new areas. We're going to be hitting Upper Iowa this summer. We're going to be doing a little bit of hometown action. We're going to be going up to Indianapolis. My buddy is working on the scheduling now. I have my buddy Andrew who's working on a lot of our Milwaukee, Janesville stuff that will be happening. Plenty of Iowa love. Shout out St. October, Guilty of Treason. We're going to be going all those directions this summer. So we're going to use the winter to hopefully crack out a few new good ones for you guys, and then we'll be active all summer. So.
We'd like to get back into the Apollo.
Yeah, it'll come.
That's what we'd like to get back into. We love the Apollo. Now it's back open. Yeah.
Shout out Apollo, Belvedere.
Where's that at?
Belvedere. It's up by
Belvedere. Oh.
Apollo Theater AC. It's a historic spot. We've been fortunate enough to play several shows there, supporting Head PE
Okay.
and a few other bands. Wednesday 13. Couple bands.
We dabble there.
We've done 2 Head PE shows there. So most notably, Apollo Theater is fantastic. They just reopened it, so get back.
Well,
in
that's
there.
awesome.
Yeah.
I want to play at the Machine Shop this year. That would be cool.
The Machine Shop?
Yeah, up in Michigan. Like I see a lot about it. I know a lot of popular bands that I like go through there. So like that would be a good bucket list venue. Canopy Club 2, baby.
I seen they reopened a reopening Exit in Chicago, and I really want to play Exit. Never been there.
The Castle Theater too.
Castle Theater.
That would
The
be.
castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like with the success we've been having with the night shop shows, the castle's probably not too far off. So, Andrew, get your ass to work on that one, buddy. Let's go.
Yeah, the castle's pretty awesome. I bet you guys could definitely throw down a good show there for sure. It's not like super huge, but it's just perfect. It's cozy, but enough to where you can fit enough people.
And that's how we honestly like it. Like some of our favorite venues are tiny, quaint little places. Like the Looney Bin, for instance. Shout out Jerry, Nick Huffman. But quiet, little area to stand and a nice stage, and just 20 people pack it right in the front. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfect to me. It's fucking elbows to shoulders, all that shit.
Right. Do you want to say something?
No.
No.
Not yet. I'll speak up when I got something to say.
Okay. What do you? I don't know if you want to even touch base with it, but do you want to talk about the whole trap thing?
It was funny.
I had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it was definitely crazy. Did I ever anticipate that some dude I used to watch on MTV would start shit talking me? No. But I had a lot of fun with it, and I think that he should have kept all of his posts up, and we could all debate it a little bit more about, the effects some of the bigger bands have on us and how they could help us. Like, even just shit talking us helped us a lot. Like, a lot of local bands and regional bands don't get the exposure they deserve. In reality, it's just getting in front of some eyeballs. So, like, I don't know. He did us a favor by being immature and childish, and we kind of were childish back, and it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be childish back, like, I don't know. A lot of the fans really ran with it.
Yeah.
The combined hatred was more than appetizing for a lot of people. Like, I think I had one person be like, "Hey, you're not doing the right thing." So, like, I don't know. Like, we weren't gonna just shit talk us.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. I mean, shit, you still have people that don't even know you that commented on my video and said, "Yeah, fuck trapped."
Can I get a fuck trap, Lobby? Can I just get one fuck trap? Just right here. Just
right.
one. But
So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I kind of got it out of my system at the gig, and what you were at, and you were the one who took the video of me doing the "fuck a certain somebody" chant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like, as a group, like, it was a milestone almost. I felt like we finally had tripped over a hurdle, and it's just bound to happen someday. I guess with a decade behind me in this shit, someone had to come for me eventually, and god damn it, it was trash.
I think it was great.
It's okay to punch up. You never punch down. And I don't know. I'm gonna keep a lot of my personal views to myself here, but fuck Chris Taylor Brown. So maybe not the band. I don't know most people, but he's put himself on the internet enough with his personal beliefs. Fuck him. It's all right. There's some people you can say fuck you to, and I will.
Yeah, you guys aren't the only one that feels that way too. There was a lot of. It's been a whole thing. So.
Yeah, and that's what the 118 came from. It's like a lot of people are really running with that and excited about that. So at least we have 118 loyal fans, What up, Becca B of the band Elsewhere?
I was gonna ask, do you want to explain to people that have no idea who you are what 118 is?
Oh shit! When Trap did get onto our statuses, they pulled our Spotify numbers. Which, if you know anything about me as an artist, I detest Spotify. Really, I don't give a fuck about Spotify. It's not in my registered thinking is something profitable or even good for us to do as a band is to pursue Spotify numbers because of the low turnaround. Like, I could sell a flash drive with 20 tracks on it for $15 and make my money at shows. So, like, I don't know. It's never affected me to the point where Spotify was crucial to KO at all. So, like, anybody who was at that 118 point when he had found it and mocked us for it had to have been some real diehard motherfuckers because I don't promote that shit, So that's where the loyal 118 came from, is the original 118 fans, because he was constantly saying how that was all we had was 118 fans, which is obviously not true at all. But he found out the hard way that wasn't true. So for him to bow out as quick as he did was actually disappointing. I wanted to see more interaction from the fans in regards to his behavior.
Right on. Well, that rocks. I think it'll rock.
Yeah. So I have a question. What's with the black makeup on your arms?
What black paint?
On the shows.
When you guys do your shows, what's like? Is
Oh.
there
we do it
Sorry.
honestly for
something like behind it?
in Khaos Ordinance. We didn't really have anything that set us apart as a group or even gave us an identity in a way. It was just kind of everyone showed up to work and whatever they wanted. And we just agreed that we've been getting our hands dirty with this shit for a long time. So it all kind of, and then next thing you know, we're painting up. Jason had the idea forever ago. Kirk had mentioned it. We all kind of were juggling the idea for years. And finally, we're just like, you know what? We've played with enough bands who successfully do it, and the theatrics are better, and it's just better. Like, we want to give people a show. We want to give them something that gets into your ears. That's like,
And it'll stain your shower if it's plastic. It'll stain it pretty bad.
My suggestion
little
is
CLR.
magic erasers.
Oh yeah, exactly. Mr.
Yes.
Clean Magic Eraser just
Anybody with kids.
Those have to be your friend.
yeah.
So what about your merchandise? You guys kind of have like a unique line with your merchandise that you have at your little table.
Yes.
You want to tell us about some of that?
Oh, well, we have a variety of laser engraved things like bamboo pens, bottle openers, we have coasters, stuff like that. Just the everyday man things, you know. And then we got like hot sauce that I make, which I personally think is pretty awesome. But if you guys haven't tried it, you should give it a shot. Say a lot of the t-shirts and whatnot. Well, we got to shout out Jeff Pilgrim. Look, Oz is in the house. But we're going to be doing a whole new lines of a 118 shirts here coming up. Actually, I have the designs in my inbox and ready to go. So that'll be something I'll be piecing together probably a little later this week. But there will be a 118 clothing line coming out on our website, which we do have 2 merch stores online. One of them's our Redbubble account for the more character-based Chaos Ordinance merch, like Dragon Ball Z figures and Digimon, and we have Biolante fighting Godzilla on there. What up, Tony? And then we have our regular Shopify, which is over 45 items of just random KO memorabilia and merch. We got slides even. We got yoga pants. We have a little bit of everything.
Okay.
So I'm looking to restock the merch stand for next year pretty heavy. We have a whole new shipment of bottle openers and stuff coming too, like the big ones.
Right on. Yeah, your guys' merch table gets pretty popular.
Yeah.
We're waiting on the habanero hot sauce.
The peach mango.
Is it peach mango?
I don't know. Is it like a mango or something?
You are drunk.
The current one I have is a house sauce, which is a habanero, and it's got jalapenos in it and dragon peppers, so it's like a triple threat kind of. There's a little bit of orange juice in there and whatnot, but I do offer the mango loco, which is actually the pineapple habanero sauce, which I grow myself, so I haven't had my habanero since it got cold. So come spring, I'll have a whole fresh, like, exclusive batch of that.
Make me come. Stop.
Jesus, boys. Jesus. Put it away. Anyway, I just bought a bunch of poblanos, too. I'm doing a whole new line of the garlic and green this week, too. Yeah, so that'll be coming out this weekend at the show in Rockford, which if you guys are bored, come out. I know it's a little bit of a trip, but it's the last one.
Good spot. Good. Good, Jared.
This is why.
Andrew said the garlic daddy is the best.
Yeah, you like that?
Apparently that's what he likes. I don't know which one that we.
It was the garlic one.
Was
that
it the one?
Your husband.
Come back here.
Yeah, he ate all that shit.
Awesome. So I make it for work anyway, so I'm just going to make my own recipe for the band.
Yeah, good
I have
idea.
buffalo garlic sauce and then a regular garlic sauce coming out.
Yep, that garlic.
Jay.
Everybody loves garlic, and me being a cook as long as I cannot get enough of garlic. I'd eat it raw, I'd eat it baked, fried.
That's the way my son is.
It's a natural antibiotic.
It is though.
It
Truth,
has
yes.
so many different things that it does.
This is Jason. This is my drummer. He's a typical drummer, so they expect weirdness.
Sit in the background.
Yeah. Well, I want to know. We'll wrap it up. So you guys can do whatever you guys do best. But I want to know what do you guys think of the music industry today? I guess as an independent band, and then maybe like what your goal is.
Well, as an
I
independent,
need all this.
come on. Sorry. Anyway, as an independent band, I've done all I can to protect Khaos Ordinance from the clutches of the music industry. We are very DIY. We don't necessarily buy in or get bought out if we can help it. We work as an independent family organization, and we treat everyone that we work with the same way, and we try to keep it as business related and friendly as we can when we're at events, and we try to make sure we're basically our own record label in a sense. Like, we print our own flyers and whatnot. I have a private company that does that for us. Like, we stay pretty independent. As far as the music industry goes, though, I really just hope local bands or any bands who do get involved with anybody realize it is a business and that it can be deadly, because most, like I said, there's a dark side of the music world and there's a darker side of the music world. So we've done all we can to make sure we don't get scammed or bought out. Like, we independently own all the copyrights, Khaos Ordinance, everything's ours. So, like, to get any kind of publicity in a public setting or anything like that is 100% us, or people like you come forward and support what we do and help the Legion grow and prosper. So, as far as what I think of it, it can be a fucking super unfair world, but there are a lot of bands out there who are making it their bitch. So as long as we all stick together, we're bound to be heard, right?
Absolutely. We might have to come see you this weekend. My husband said he needs all the sauce.
Hell yeah. Tell them to come on out.
You guys you plan on staying all independent, correct?
As much as I can, and like, if I did seek out any sort of outside help, it would be management, but everything else can stay in-house outside of that. If we do take off for any reason and it becomes bigger than something I could personally handle myself, I'll relinquish what control I feel comfortable and like move on from there, you know? So like, it would have to be a pretty phenomenal business partner on the other end of things for me to trust them in the first place. Like I said, we've almost been a band who's been fraudulently like stolen from by fake promoters, etc. Like, I've kind of had to learn on the ropes for a few years with that subject, where it was like, hey, help me, put your hands out, help me. And it's like, eventually you find the wrong people who want to hurt you. So that was our biggest problem with it. And ever since then, we've just haven't looked back, and it's been fucking on our own terms. And that's what we like.
Okay, right on. Is there anything you want to say before we end it?
No, we just appreciate everyone who does pay attention to what we do. We love you all. We hope you all have a fucking badass week, and we see you December 2nd at Whiskey's in Rockford. And until then, we'll just be seeing you online until we get some stuff booked next year. But we look forward to having some new music out and some new set and new merch.
Yep. I'll be watching, don't worry.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you as well.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.
See y'all later.